Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Football Talk Reactions, and today we got another video from the man himself, Eric Rayweather. EA just made a big update to College Football 26. Now, this is another College Football 26 update. And it looks like this one is going to be a big one. Now, I'm excited for this because I know they're going to have new uniforms. And look, if you guys are new to this channel, your boy loves the college football uniforms. Hell, even the NFL uniform. I just love the look of like new uniforms. The thing that always gets me though is schools I've never heard of before got the best uniforms you ever seen. How? Big schools, what are you doing? How you gonna let these little schools ain't nobody what their own fans don't want to watch their football games and you allow them to get the best looking uniforms? Like, come on, man. That still blows my mind to this day. But without further ado though, let's jump right into this. Let's go.
College Football 26 was just revealed from EA Sports. And in this video, I'm going to have some exclusive footage of that update to show you. This video is sponsored by EA as they did allow me to get this information early and they allow me to get exclusive footage of the update before it goes live tomorrow. So in this video, I'm going to break down everything that's changing with gameplay, show you some of the new equipment that is set to be hitting the game, show you some of the new uniforms that are going to be hitting the game, and more. And if you're new to the channel, as always, make sure you subscribe and turn the bell icon on. That way you never miss any of these important updates for College Football 26 when I drop them. So let's first start with the big gameplay changes for the title update for College Football 26.
Alright, let's see what the gameplay talking about.
Is the route stem fix. They updated the route stems to a 3-yard minimum on routes like corners. This will help defensive backs read and react more realistically, creating better balance between offense and defense. Now, this is a change we saw them make in Madden not too long ago, so we figured it would be coming to college, and here it is. As you can see with different corner routes, I can no longer route stem them all the way down to 1 yard where they were a lot harder to defend. Now the minimum distance they can come down will be 3 yards.
See, I ain't know what he was talking about when he was talking about like they're fixing the route stem thing. I remember that was like one of the big features for this year's
or down
games.
a slot fade. You can only run it stock. The next big change is
I like that change.
Pass protection options. All pass protection types are now available in the coaching adjustments. Previously,
I love
this was
that.
limited to just the base option. So if you remember with the update we got last month, they added in a coaching adjustment blocking option where you could set your blocking to base on every play because now plays have built-in slide protections, and some people don't like playing with those built-in protections. They just want their blocking to be on base every play. So they added that option last update. Now with this update, they've added.
And another thing with the base protection, I feel like for online players, this will help a tremendous amount because you always hear, oh, the offensive line is trash. They don't know what they're doing, such and such like that. This base, like changing it to base, allows for you to know exactly what your offensive line is doing. You know, it's not dynamic. Now, I've also heard a lot of people say they really do like the dynamic aspect of it, but I feel like for online play, just go to base. Right? Don't deal with the dynamic and stuff and their change. Just stick with base. Go into the coach's options like you see on your screen and just go to base because it's gonna make your life a lot easier. You don't have to worry about, oh wait, but they're blocking, they're changing to run on the fly, but actually no, I want to switch to a pass play, you know. And it just takes that out of the equation, if I can speak. And also for newer players as well. Newer players, make sure you change the base protection to base because it's going to help you guys out a lot as well. So I love this change right here that they did with the gameplay.
To use every single type of protection in this coaching adjustment. So for example, here we're going to set our auto base protection to a full slide right. And now when we come out in the play on the field, you will see that the offensive line is full sliding to the right by default because we have it set that way in our coaching adjustments. Here we're going to do a half slide left, for example, just to show you what this looks like. And now you can see when we break the huddle with this play, we have a half slide going to the left. So now you could set your protections in your coaching adjustments to whatever you want. The next gameplay change are running back blocking improvements. Running backs now handle the Texas stunts more effectively when using a half slide protection. So you'll notice here that we're running a Texas 4-man stunt, the most
Oh,
popular
I
stunt
like
in the
that.
game.
I like
And we're
that
going to
little
use a
animation
half
right
slide
there.
protection on the
Look at
offensive
this.
line, and what you'll notice is
Look
we're
at him
able
by
to still pick
9.
this up, and the running back is in
Oh,
there
that's
to pick
nice.
up blocks and help us out. This was a much needed adjustment because there were just certain ways that the running back or the line maybe would not block some of these stunts properly when you use slide protections. Now they should be fine. Moving on, we've got contain logic updates. Defensive contain assignments have been tuned for better consistency in keeping the quarterback inside the pocket. This was an area that definitely needed some work. And as you can see now, when we call a quarterback contain, they're going to do a job at consistently keeping the quarterback in the pocket, which is the whole purpose of a quarterback contain. I'm not going to say they're going to be perfect every single time, but as you can see, they're doing a pretty good job right here at keeping the quarterback from scrambling out. So now you should feel a little bit more confident using contains against those faster quarterbacks. Moving on, they also made some changes to the zone coverage versus RPOs. The zone defenders now react more reliably to RPO passes when coaching adjustments are applied. So when you go to your coaching adjustments for your RPO pass key, typically you want to keep this on conservative when you play because it eliminates those bubble screens and those flat routes that people like to use with RPOs. Now, before the update, they wouldn't be the most consistent. Sometimes they would work, sometimes they wouldn't. Now you'll notice after the update with this coaching adjustment, they're a lot more aggressive at attacking those passing options in the RPO play. So this will help you versus people that like to spam these types of plays over and over. Now, those were all of the major gameplay changes, but here are some smaller things that they adjusted in this update as well. They fixed an issue where an unintentional bad snap would fly past the quarterback,
Ooh,
resulting in a
them
fumble
Texas
when
Tech
running
uniforms look
pistol
fire.
spread, jet touch pass. They fixed an issue where sometimes throwing the bubble route on a single back bunch tight end alert bubble play would result in a fumble because the receiver could not make the catch on a backwards pass. They also fixed an issue where pass rushers were unable to consistently trigger pass rush moves and would just remain in a blocking loop. They also did some tuning to allow defenders to attempt pass rush moves more frequently on each play. And they also did some tuning to increase defenders' super win chances for pass rushers with equal or slightly lower ratings than the blocker. Previously, pass rushers would only get super win outcomes when rated higher than their blocker. Now they've increased that range to allow them to still get that even if they are slightly rated below the blocker. Now, another really big change that's coming into this update is head-to-head ranked in College Ultimate Team. This is a huge addition to the game because this did not previously exist before, and this is going to be
I did not know that
the best reward, even better than the Gauntlet in Ultimate Team for College Football 26. Now, this
I'm not
on
Ultimate
screen
Team
is a
player,
work in
so
progress
but
because
I
was
know this is a
factoring
big
an
deal
earlier
for
build
a
this,
lot
so
of
the
you
reward structure and
guys that
everything
are
is not 100% accurate on the screen, I believe, but most of the stuff you're seeing is going to be pretty accurate, but there are some things that are subject to change. Now, what are the important details you need to know for the head-to-head ranked? Well, it's going to be on Heisman with 4-minute quarters. Like I said previously, it's the best reward
that's a good one. 4-minute quarters. I like that.
Pretty good. There's a limited that you'll be able to earn once a month. There's going to be different tiers of this limited. These limiteds will get all team chems. Now, at the absolute highest tier, the limited will be auctionable, but at the champion and below, it's going to be a B&D. So if you don't make it all the way to the top, you can still acquire a version of this limited. It just will not be able to be auctioned off. But if you do get to that highest tier, he will be a card that you can sell in the auction house and get coins. And for this limited, the abilities will be juiced on the highest tier as well. So there's going to be incentive to try to get to that highest tier and get that big limited each month. Moving on to the new equipment, one of my favorite additions in this update, the LeBron.
I'm not a huge fan of equipment, but I do like the aesthetic.
I'm going to show them to you in a few different colorways. This is a popular cleat right now, most notably the cleat that Saquon Barkley was using, I believe, when he did the reverse hurdle last year. So I would expect these to hopefully be coming to Madden at some point as well.
I kind of like them though.
In college football, but just going to kind of give you a look at some different colorways for this cleat. It is one of the
Nike. These are Nike LeBron.
Since last year, so I'm glad that they finally got this put into the game, and this is something that I would definitely be putting on my players. I think this is just one of the better options in the game now, so glad to see that here. They also added the Nike Vapor Pro 1 cleats, so they've been doing a pretty good job with cleats, I would say, since the start of the year. You know, we had new cleats when the game dropped. We got some new cleats in the updates that have come since then, and here we are. We're still getting more added to the game, so it's good that they're trying to keep these up to date, and they're adding them kind of at a higher frequency than they did before. We also got the Nike Vapor Speed 3 cleat as well, so 3 new cleats in this update. Love to see that. Just showing you a few different color options here so you can see what it looks like, but glad that they're getting more equipment in the game. Hopefully they keep it coming at about the same rate. That would be pretty cool. Moving on to new uniforms and helmets. we've
Woo!
got the new Ole Miss
Let's go,
Flyers
baby.
helmet, one of the best.
I am so glad he is showing the Ole Miss one, even though, God damn it, Ole Miss beat us. This guy right here, Ryan, if you're an LSU fan, you should know who this guy is. I did not know that he transferred to Ole Miss until last Saturday. Even though Ole Miss beat us, okay? I gotta give credit where credit is due, okay? They got some fire ass uniforms. That baby blue, woo! Them baby blue uniforms that they be, oh nah, those go fire. But I ain't gonna lie, I love this helmet though. Got the like a little rust like on it. It's pretty nice.
Better looking options that was added in this update. Ole Miss always kind of coming correct with the helmets and uniforms, so we've got that. We've also got the new Oregon helmet, the yellow one with the green
God
wings. You know, they always switch it up. So
Wait a minute, ain't this a former quarterback for Tennessee? Oh damn, I didn't know he transferred to Oregon. Nah, I've said this so many times. Oregon's got the best uniforms in college football, bro. Like every uniform they come out with, or every new like combination they have, goes stupid. This right here, I believe, didn't they wear this in the college football playoffs against Ohio State, right? I think they wore, or something similar to this. If it's, maybe my memory is not correct, I don't have the greatest one, but I feel like they wore this in the playoffs last year, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, come on now. I mean, 10 out of 10. Come on. There's nothing more to say about it.
The Arizona all black uniforms added as well. I've definitely seen these asked about.
Well,
These are some
damn.
looking ones that was added in this
Okay.
update, so giving you a good look at that. Up next, we've got the NC State Oak uniforms, another new addition in this update.
Ooh, NC State. That's home, baby. That's home right here. Nah. Ooh, I love the little kind of, what is it, like kind of like cursive, right? I love this right here. Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Out of the new uniforms so far, NC State is my favorite. Look at it. With the white uniforms, the red pant. You know what's crazy? I used to have an NC State white helmet. When I was younger, at it's called Belt. What is it called? It's called Belt. And they used to have the big helmets that you can buy. And I used to always get my mama to buy the helmets. I used to have an NC State one, a Falcon one. I never had Patriots one, but I had, who else? I had somebody else. Oh, a Tennessee one. And it was a lot. If you guys remember, they even had the football pants that you can. Those
I
are
tried to get as much footage
those are
of the
fire
uniforms
though.
as I could. Wasn't able to get every single one, but I've got most of them here. You're looking at the Texas Tech throwbacks. These are pretty sick. Those have been added to the game, which I like.
Tough.
We also got some more Texas Tech. We got the white
so
Mahomes jersey version, which
clean.
is probably one of the cooler looking ones that were added in this update, in my opinion. We've got the James Madison new gold helmet and pants. This was another small update that they were able to get in for this
Reminds
one.
me a lot of Washington.
Here's another one of my favorites, the new Tulane alternate that was added in this
Oh,
update.
Tulane!
In college football, I would say.
Y'all coming like this? I'm sorry, NC State, but Tulane got my new favorite uniforms in this update. What? Tulane coming like this? I can't even name somebody that went to Tulane, bruh. I'm gonna keep it stacked with you. Nah, Tulane coming like this? What? Oh shit, I gotta watch the Tulane game, ladies and
These are
gentlemen.
pretty sick. Got the roll wave on the back as well, so these are pretty awesome to see. We've also got some new Wisconsin uniforms added to the game as well. I'm not sure if this is an alternate or a
I
throwback.
always get
can't remember
Wisconsin and
exactly,
Nebraska
but these look pretty
confused.
sick
I don't
in
know
my
why.
opinion. Also got the Cal gold jerseys added in this update as well.
Cal
Definitely
got
saw
some nice
people
ones, too.
asking about this, so there you go right there. We also got the new FAU uniform. So here you're looking at the home uniform right there.
Reminds me a lot of the
FAU,
Patriots.
They finally got their update. Here's a look at the away and the alternates. Those were added as well, and all the
Ooh,
presets have
them
been
alternates
updated,
go
so
crazy.
got that looking good for FAU. We also got the green Marshall helmet that was added as well, so just giving you a quick little look at that right there. And we got the white Toledo helmet added as well. This one definitely pretty cool looking. Got a new helmet here for New Mexico, so just giving you a good little look at that right there.
I ain't gonna
forgot
lie,
the name of the
I
helmet.
might
It's
create
called
my player
Magnificent
and he
Beast
gonna go to
Blue.
New Mexico
And we've got
and we
the
gonna win the
Georgia
championship.
Southern tackling the Cure helmet. Definitely good message behind this one, and it looks pretty sick. I like the colors on this one, pretty cool. We got the Louisiana
personal for
Lafayette
one-
Black
for me.
Florida Lee helmet. So you know, as a Louisiana boy myself, I like seeing this. This is one of the cooler helmets in college football, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I believe this is called the East Carolina military helmet, but it is, you know, USA.
Bro,
We see a lot
nah,
of
East
teams do this,
Carolina
and these helmets
uniforms
typically
go
look
crazy
pretty cool.
too.
Got
I
a new
got shout
helmet
out
here
to the
for
people
UNLV. I'm not sure the name of it. I
that
forget what
went
it's
to
called,
East
but this
Carolina
is a
that I
new
grew up
addition
with.
in this update. And we got the sick blue SMU helmet, one of my favorite additions in
Ooh, I
this
like how it
uniform
shine
update right
too.
here. It was also mentioned that there were some updates to the UAB uniform, so these are the all blacks. Apparently these got updated. I'm just not sure exactly what changed. Also, the alternates were said to have been updated as
Ooh,
well. So
okay,
just giving you a good look
UAB.
at both of those. I'm not 100% sure what changed, but wanted to get footage. We've also got the Arkansas State red chrome helmet. This looks pretty clean in my opinion. This is a great addition. They also finally updated the logo on the Tennessee helmet. So before it wasn't quite accurate, it was a lot smaller. They made it look accurate now to real life. And they've also updated the Texas Longhorn logo where it is now darker than the actual color of the uniform, just like it is in real life. So that looks a lot better.
Oh, I never
Now,
noticed
there's
that.
also some really cool hidden features in college.
Once again, uniforms with crazy. My top two is NC, no particular order. The NC State and the Raven. Who was it? I can't remember no more. Was it Tulane? I believe it was Tulane. Those are my two favorite. But all of them look absolutely amazing. Gameplay changes. I like them as well. I feel like a lot more people are gonna really enjoy the game more so than they have been, in my personal opinion. But that's gonna do it for me, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy this reaction. Love you guys and see you guys in the next one.